Your search for the most comprehensive CLAT preparation program ends now. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you over 300 recorded lectures, 300 plus hours of live classes, over 50 mocks across CLAT and non-CLAT exams, and 9,000 plus topic-specific preparation questions. All of this specifically curated by NLU alums and IM grads. So what's stopping you? Go register for the BYJU'S Exam Prep scholarship test now and get thousands of scholarships.
Hello everyone, and a very good morning to all of you, and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. As we all know, from Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. in the morning, we come up with the Hindu analysis. Today is 26th April, that is Wednesday. Aaj Wednesday, 26 April hai, and we are here with the Hindu analysis of 26th April, right? So these are the two important articles on the first page. This one talking about amid ceasefire, first set of Indians leaves war battered Sudan. I hope you are aware of this, that Sudan civil war is happening. I hope you are aware. We have discussed so many times in the last 2-3 days कि civil war चल रहा है, यानी आपस में ही दो गुट जो है लड़ाई कर रहा है अपनी कंट्री में. So the two groups are fighting within each other in the same country of Sudan. So that's called a civil war. And that is why Indians who are stuck actually have been brought under which operation, guys? What is the name of the operation under which people, Indians, are being brought back? What is Operation Dash? What is that? Batao. And here is an article about the wrestlers which are protesting in Jantar Mantar and all. So we will be discussing something about that as well. Okay. Yes. Ek aur news hai, the former chief minister of Punjab, Mr. Prakash Singh Badal, he was from Akali Dal. Akali Dal is a political party in Punjab, and since he was a former chief minister, let me write it clearly, his name was Mr. Prakash Singh Badal, ex-CM, ex-chief minister of Punjab, died yesterday. So just have an idea about that as well. Okay. He belonged to the political party called as Akali Dal from Punjab. Okay. Okay. Yes. This is actually this is related with Operation Kaveri, right? So Operation Kaveri is related with the operation under which Indians were brought back from Sudan. And a group of 278 people was among the first to reach Port Sudan for evacuation under Operation Kaveri. So this is the ship called as INS Sumeda. And with the help of this ship, actually it is in Port Sudan. So let me tell you where exactly it is. Here is India. This one is Sudan. Sudan is having a port also. And this one, this one is actually Red Sea. And on Red Sea, you will find somewhere here Port Sudan. Okay. यहाँ पे Jeddah है, which is a city in Saudi Arab. So यहाँ से Port Sudan से we are bringing people and all, है ना? या यहाँ से समझ लो इस तरह ships यहाँ ले जाया जाएगा. From Port Sudan to Jeddah, and from here also we can bring through the aeroplanes. ये भी कर सकते हैं, है ना? So that is how it is being done, है ना? The first batch of Indians stranded in conflict on Sudan was evacuated as part of INS Kaveri on board INS Sumeda, है ना? So that is what is being discussed here. Okay. So we are taking help from Saudi Arabia also. This is the city of Jeddah port city, with the help of which we will be, like for example, Indians have sent 2 Indian Air Force plane have also been sent. IAF की plane, बड़ी plane भेजी गई है. ठीक है, I will be showing the image. So like for example, from ports, यहाँ से यहाँ ships आ जाएंगे, है ना, through INS Sumeda or any other ship, and from Jeddah we can bring it through the plane and all. ठीक है, so that is how we can rescue people and all. So now there's a question for you, since the official spokesperson of Ministry of External Affairs is in the news. Who is the official spokesperson of Foreign Ministry or External Affairs Ministry? Your options are Syed Akbaruddin, Vikas Swarup, S. Jaishankar, Arindam Bagchi. Your time starts now. External Affairs Ministry को Foreign Affairs Ministry भी कहते हैं. Foreign Ministry है ना. Official spokesperson कौन है? What is the right answer? Waiting for the answers. ये तो काफी famous है. He's quite famous. He comes in the news again and again. So you should be knowing. Yes, Mr. Arindam Bagchi. देखो पहले ये भी रह चुके हैं. Syed Akbaruddin was I think 2-3 years back, or maybe 3-4 years back. He was also an ex-IFS. Now he's a retired IFS. Vikas Swarup is also an IFS, है ना. S. Jaishankar, he is also a retired IFS. Now he is a foreign minister of India, है ना, Mr. S. Jaishankar. The right answer to this question is option D. Yes, Bisu Kumar is right, है ना. Official spokesperson पूछे हैं, Mr. S. Jaishankar is the Foreign Minister of India. Do not get confused, guys. Okay, yes, Chandresh Kumar is also right. Priya Chaman is right. D is the right answer, or option 4 is the right answer. Yes, you can see he has tweeted Operation Kaveri in full swing. Second IAFC 130J flight departs Port Sudan for Jeddah carrying another 135 passengers, है ना. ठीक है, तो इस तरह किया जा रहा है कि लाइक सबसे पहले जो यहाँ से यहाँ ले आ जा रहे हैं लोगों को. From Port Sudan to Jeddah, people are being brought because yes, we are having good relation with Saudi Arabia. We are taking help from Saudi Arabia as well. So from here, from Jeddah, actually bringing Indians back is not very difficult. The most important thing is to ensure that we should be taking people from Sudan to this place. And this is the most challenging task. Otherwise, bringing from here back is not a very difficult task now. ठीक है, इसलिए कि यहाँ war हो रहा है ना. So because the civil war is happening, so to save our people from Sudan is very important, right? है ना. Yes, you can see देखो ये C-130J बहुत बड़ी प्लेन मानी जाती है. We have actually bought it from USA. This is being made by Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin US based company है, which actually manufactures this plane. ठीक है, लिखा ना इसमें भारतीय वायुसेना means Indian Air Force, है ना. This is a very considered as a very huge plane. These are the images tweeted by the foreign ministry, है ना. आप देख सकते हो कितनी बड़ी प्लेन है. I mean, it's not a normal plane, but yes, देखो ये inside का है. So many people can sit together. You can see these are some of the smiling faces also, है ना. So that is why people have been brought inside this plane. ठीक है. Okay, so just have an idea. कौन से Operation Kaveri. Kaveri is also a river. Yes, in India. Kaveri is a river which starts from Karnataka, goes to Tamil Nadu, and then goes to Bay of Bengal and all. So read something about Kaveri river, maybe they can ask, है ना. So just have an idea about it. Okay, first page there was another article, Supreme Court to hear wrestlers plea against BJP MP. I hope you are aware of this news actually. These are the wrestlers. They have won gold medal for us. So they were protesting against Me Too protest. I hope you are aware. So harassment allegation and all against WFI, Wrestling Federation of India President, Mr. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. So actually they want that FIR should be filed, so they have moved the Supreme Court. Okay, so you can see it. I hope you are aware of this. So there is allegation against Mr. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh and all. So actually the Supreme Court has said that it has listed the matter on Friday. So आज जो है, today is I think Wednesday, है ना. So day after tomorrow, the Supreme Court will be listening to their petition whether about the FIRs being lodged and all in this matter. ठीक है. So just इसको read कर लेना, थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेना. Go and read about WFI's history. ये पढ़ लेना. Wrestling Federation of India की थोड़ा सा history पढ़ लेना. Where is the headquarter and all. Okay, just go and read about it. ठीक है. Okay, the next one is, okay, before moving on guys, there's a small announcement. We are running this CLAT 2024 course. The exam is in December, so hardly 7-8 months is left. We are providing up to 90% scholarship on 30th April, 11 a.m. in the morning. If you attempt the test, you will get up to 90% scholarship on this course. Okay, if you want to know, call on this number 953889567 पे call कर सकते हो. Okay, you will be provided 300 plus recorded videos, 300 plus hours of live session, 35 plus mock tests, etc. ठीक है. So the link is given in the description from where you can register. या app पर जाओ, download the app, go to CLAT section from where also you can register for the scholarship test. वहां पे भी जाके scholarship test को आप register कर सकते हो. ठीक है. Okay. There is one more thing. I will be having a free workshop on 7th May at 6 p.m. with Abhimanyu sir on the same app. Download our app, go to CLAT section, and this is the topic. Is it too late to start preparation for a CLAT 2024? So with Abhimanyu sir, this will be a session. Go and watch. Chalo, let's talk about editorials. Now let's talk about these two. The end of ordinary politics. देखो इसमें भी बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जानना. He is going in detail about it and all. कुछ facts है, some facts he is discussing and all about. Actually, he is going extremely in detail about the ideologies of Bhimrao Ambedkar. What was his ideas that the concept of civil disobedience, non-cooperation and satyagraha should be abolished after independence. तो इतना डिटेल आपको नहीं जानना है. ठीक है. You are not supposed to go very much in detail about it because these are, high level theory ideas and ideologies which is not important from your exam point of view. ठीक है. Some of the factual question you should be knowing is, the first is JP movement, okay, which actually happened in 1974, started from Bihar, Patna University and all. That is also famously called as Sampurna Kranti. Okay. I hope you are aware of JP movement. It's very famous. थोड़ा सा इसको पढ़ लीजिएगा, जयप्रकाश नारायण movement. Okay. So that is actually, you should be knowing it. It started from 5th June 1974, and yes, and Mr. JP Narayan was actually one of the most prominent face of opposition during the time of Indira Gandhi and all. I hope you are aware of that. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा इसको पढ़ लेना. Ayodhya movement, I hope you are aware of that. Then Anna Hazare movement happened. That is what we call it as India Against Corruption movement in 2011. This actually became very famous, known as Anna Andolan. Okay. So on 5th April 2011, anti-corruption movement actually started, led by Anna Hazare and all. So they demanded what? Lokpal bill should be passed. So Lokpal bill, which was passed in 2013. Okay. So just have an idea about it. So Lokpal is actually a bill which was passed in 2013. It is anti-corruption ombudsman, and anti-corruption ombudsman was established and all. Ombudsman, ठीक है. Law का exam हिंदी में नहीं, चंद्रेश कुमार. The CLAT exam is only in English. You have to improve your English for that. हाँ, yes. Okay. ठीक है. I hope you are aware, since someone is asking. Let me explain. कि someone is asking, sir, law exam मैं हिंदी में दे सकता हूँ. You read about Article 348. It talks about what? The language. English should be the language in the proceeding in Supreme Court and High Court. Yes. So if you want to become a lawyer, your English is absolutely must. ठीक है. There is no scope. You cannot run away from English. ठीक है. आपको अंग्रेजी सीखना ही पड़ेगा अगर आप लॉयर बनना चाहते हो एक तरह से. ठीक है. Okay. So yes, that is what is being talked about here. Now let's move on further. Then he is talking, the author is talking about 1971 elections and all, and Indira Gandhi won it again and all. ठीक है, so इसी से की बात हो रही है, is going very much in detail, तो उतना आप डिटेल नहीं जाना है. Just we have discussed some basic facts which should be knowing. That's more than enough. Okay, साइड में आर्टिकल है, again talking about Operation Kaveri. ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. This can be asked in the upcoming CLAT exam also. ठीक है ना. So launched to evacuate Indians stuck in war-torn Sudan and all, है ना. The government is making 72-hour ceasefire window to bring out 3,000 civilian and all, है ना. तो अभी क्या है कि देखो, let me explain. So this is rapid support forces, which is a paramilitary force, है ना, of Sudan, and this is the army of Sudan. Both are fighting each other and all. So rapid support forces led by Muhammad Hamdan Dagalo, and Sudanese army forces led by Abdul Fattah al-Burhan. Both are fighting each other and all. So they have declared 72-hour ceasefire. Means for the next 72 hours, they will not be fighting each other. Okay. So that is why if they are not fighting each other in these 72 hours, India should utilize these 72 hours to save the Indians. है ना. तो इस 72 घंटे को अच्छे से यूज करना है ताकि जल्दी से जल्दी सारे भारतीयों को निकाल लिया जाए ना. So that is what India is making the most of 72 hours, means utilizing these 72 hours to ensure that yes, all the Indians should be saved. है ना. So yes, that is what is being talked about. I have told you Abdul Fattah al-Burhan of Sudanese army and Hamdan Dagalo of paramilitary of RSF. Yes, that is what is being discussed here. Both are fighting each other and all. तो यहाँ पर सूडान है, मैंने बताया भी है. Here is India, this is Sudan. Okay. So that is what is being talked about. India has been coordinating efforts, है ना. That are the most civilian sector. तो India is taking help from Saudi Arabia and all. ठीक है, सब पता होगा आपको. So that is how it is. I mean, now the author is talking about Gulf War of 1991. देखो इसमें क्या है ना, it is also being said that since India is having one of the huge, now it is one of the top most populated country. So India's population is very high. That is why India's diaspora you will find everywhere. है ना. India's diaspora means Indians living abroad, right? So अगर आप कहीं भी जाओगे दुनिया में तो आपको भारतीय जरूर मिल जाएंगे. Yes. So we have a huge Indian diaspora, means Indians living abroad. So whenever in any country the crisis happened, you will find at least some Indian getting affected. And the reason is because we have a huge Indian diaspora. ठीक है. चूंकि भारतीय बहुत ज्यादा हैं, बहुत अलग अलग मुल्क में, ठीक है, हर जगह है, तो कहीं पे भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम होती है तो वहां पे कुछ ना कहीं इंडियंस तो जरूर ही मिलेंगे उस कंट्री में जहां उन लोग अफेक्टेड हो. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल द गल्फ वॉर इन 1990-91 हैपेंड. इट अफेक्टेड ऑफ कोर्स इंडिया एज वेल. And in fact, it is said कि 1991 का जो balance of payment crisis in India which happened, one of the reason was perhaps because of the Gulf War. I hope you are aware of that. कि Gulf War, which actually the fight between Iraq and Kuwait actually were involved in it. तो उसमें of course Indians were there. तो वहां से वापस भी Indians को बुलाना पड़ा था. Indians were evacuated and all. Okay. So that is what Iraq invasion of Kuwait. So Iraq under Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, and then these are the things in 1991. So it affected, of course, India also, because a lot of Indians were doing a job in these countries, in Iraq and Kuwait. So they had to return back, and this caused unemployment, issues of foreign exchange crisis and all. So the 1991 Iraq or you can say war or the Gulf War affected Indian economy as well. ठीक है, तो वो चूंकि सारी चीज लिंक्ड होती है ना, the entire world is now linked. So of course things, if something wrong happens in some country, it affects other countries as well, right? तो इसी की बात हो रही, just have an idea about that. Okay, है ना, with about 14 million non-resident Indians and more than 7 million tourists and travelers, there is a particularly no conflict today that does not affect Indian citizens. Yes, that is what the author is talking about. Whenever conflict happen in anywhere in the world, Indians would be getting affected because we have a huge Indian diaspora. That is the reason. ठीक है, हमारे पास इतना huge इंडिया के diaspora है कि कहीं भी कोई conflict होगा तो वहां असर जरूर पड़ेगा. ठीक है, इंडियंस तो होंगे ही, वहां कुछ ना कुछ इफेक्ट पड़ेगा इंडियंस पर भी, बिकॉज ऑफ कोर्स वी आर हैविंग ह्यूज इंडियन डायस्पोरा, एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग टॉक्ड अबाउट एंड ऑल. तो सी स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर, हाउ टू रेस्क्यू पीपल एंड ऑल. अब इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना है, जस्ट हैव अ बेसिक आइडिया अबाउट इट. हाँ, ऑपरेशन डेजर्ट स्टॉर्म, यस, मिराज वारसी. हाँ, सो दिस वाज कॉल्ड एज ऑपरेशन डेजर्ट शील्ड, ऑपरेशन डेजर्ट स्टॉर्म, ये सब पढ़ लेना. सो दीज टर्मिनोलॉजी प्लीज गो एंड रीड आफ्टर द क्लास. ठीक है. Now, since we are talking about Sudan and all, so there's a question, what is the capital city of Sudan? Your options are Cairo, Harare, Khartoum, Tripoli. What is the right answer? सबको लाइक बटन प्रेस करते जाओ. एवरीवन प्लीज प्रेस द लाइक बटन गाइस. सूडान की कैपिटल कहां है? बताओ. Anyone? ये तो काफी फेमस है. Yes, the right answer is Khartoum. Yes, Priya Chavan is right. C is the right answer to this question. कैरो जो है वो इजिप्ट की कैपिटल है. Harare is the capital of Zimbabwe, है ना? And Tripoli is the capital of Libya. So the right answer here is C, Khartoum. Yes. हाँ, Panchadi, Priyag, Miraj, Varsi, Chandresh, you all right. C is the right answer to this question. What is the currency of Sudan? Like this type of question was asked in, I think, CLAT 2022, I guess. Yes, that Russia-Ukraine war was in the news, so they asked what is the currency of Ukraine. ये सब पूछते हैं वो इस टाइप के सवाल. ठीक है. Your options are dinar, lira, new shekel, pound. What is the right answer? बताओ. So since Sudan is in the news, they can ask where is Darfur region? What is the capital? एक और Abyei region भी है सुदान में, इसको पढ़ लेना. Abyei region, then Darfur region. These all are the region in Sudan. Capital of Sudan, the army chief of Sudan, the currency of Sudan, right? The port, whether there is a port city or not. So the Sudan port city touches which water body? These are the things can be asked related with. Huh? So what's the right answer? बताओ. कोई जवाब नहीं दे रहा है. तो भाई पता होना चाहिए. This is the pattern of CLAT. Yes, Miraj Varsi is right. Google पे सर्च तो नहीं ना क्यों? The right answer is D. Sudanese pound is the right answer. Yes. So if you have not Google searched it, then it's very good that you have answered it. I was not expecting anyone to answer. It's Sudanese pound. Please remember it. है ना? ये इसका सिक्का वगैरह है. ठीक है. So D is the right answer to this question. Okay. Let's move on further. हाँ. अब नीचे चलते एक आर्टिकल है संस्कृत एज ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज अंबेडकर अमेंडमेंट एंड ऑल. ठीक है. Yes, जिन्होंने भी डी आंसर किया, you all were right. Zoya Khan, Miraj, you all were right. The next is which of the following is the national language of India? Your options are Hindi, English, Hindi and English, none of the above. What is the right answer? क्या सही जवाब है? Be careful, I am asking national language. Is there any national language of India? Yes or no? So there are a lot of debates happened around languages, national language, official language. So first of all, you have to be very much crystal clear. There is no national language in India. Okay? So the right answer to this question is D. Yes, Priya Chavan is right. Miraj Varsi is right. D is the right answer to this question. Which article of the Indian Constitution says that Hindi in Devanagari script is the official language of India? Article 341, 343, 379, 248. Yes, इससे पहले D आंसर है. मिराज, नेहा, पंचडी, जोया खान, नेहा, you all were right. हाँ. Hindi in Devanagari script is the official language. कहाँ mentioned है? Everyone please press the like button. Anna. Yes. So article 343 talks about it. ठीक है. So B is the right answer to this question. आप पढ़ लो, देखो यहाँ लिखा है ना. There is no national language in the Republic of India. However, Article 341 Clause 3 talks about Hindi in Devanagari script to be the official language. Okay? And if you read Clause 3 of Official Language Act 1963, it has extended English also. So right now you can say that English and Hindi are the official language. Okay? आप ये कह सकते हो safely that English and Hindi together are the official language, not national language. Okay? So you should be knowing these smaller facts, and also B is the right answer. Okay? Okay. याद रहना चाहिए 343 talks about it. So Mr. Jairam Ramesh, he's a politician, MP from Congress. So he has written about, again he has gone in detail about a judge of a Madras High Court talking about the Sanskrit to be the official language. Basically Ambedkar at one moment said that Sanskrit as the official language should be there, whether it's true okay or not. So usi pura debate hai ki whether it should have been there or not. So he said ki what is the wrong with Sanskrit and all. Then actually B.N. Rao is being quoted and all. Okay, first let me explain this. Let me ask this question. Who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly? Your options are Bhim Rao Ambedkar, B.N. Rao, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel. Constitutional advisor कौन थे ये बताओ? Actually in this editorial this is being mentioned. What is the right answer? So the right answer is option B. B.N. Rao was actually. So constitutional advisor. ठीक है. So he is quoting actually very famous book. ये कई बार एग्जाम पूछते हैं. The Indian Constitution, Cornerstone of a Nation, is a book written by Granville Austin. It's a very famous book. इसको याद रख लेना. ठीक है. Sometimes this is asked. So here B is the right answer. Truptesh was right. हाँ. And he is quoting B.N. Rao also. है ना? यहाँ पे लिखा होगा. Who was the constitutional advisor and all. So this person is also being quoted. So he goes on to say, Rao writes that Bhim Rao Ambedkar thought Hindustani should be the language. So the word Hindi is not being mentioned the B.N. Rao is mentioning the word Hindustani language. Okay? But the drafting committee had made an important change in keeping with the decision reached in the Congress party that the term Hindi should be used. Okay? So more or less same ही चीज होगा, थोड़ा बहुत आगे पीछे होगा. Instead of the word Hindustani, the word Hindi was mentioned and all. ठीक है. इतना डिटेल में नहीं जाना है, इतना कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली का डिबेट्स में आपको नहीं जाना है. यू आर नॉट सपोज्ड टू गो इन डिटेल अबाउट द डिबेट्स ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली, व्हिच लैंग्वेज शुड हैव बीन देयर और नॉट. ये बस आ गया तो मैंने आपको बता दिया. ठीक है. सो जस्ट रीड अबाउट ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज एक्ट आर्टिकल 343 है ना, कि हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश. सो 343 टॉक्स अबाउट हिंदी बीइंग ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज. ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट एक्ट एड्स इंग्लिश एज वेल. सो इन टोटल यू कैन से इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी आर ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेजेस. बस ये सब आपको पता होना चाहिए. उतना कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली का डिबेट्स नहीं पढ़ना है. ठीक है. नो, यू आर नॉट सपोज्ड टू गो इन डिटेल अबाउट द डिबेट्स ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली एंड ऑल. ठीक है. बस एक बेसिक आइडिया होना चाहिए. दैट्स मोर देन एनफ. ओके, एक ओपिनियन पेज में एक आर्टिकल था, कोलकाता रिकॉर्ड्स हॉटेस्ट अप्रैल ईस्ट एंड नॉर्थ ईस्ट सिजल एंड ऑल. देखो एक्चुअली क्या है, आई होप यू आर अवेयर वी आर विटनेसिंग हीट वेव्स एंड ऑल in the entire India, in most of the places. I'm not saying all the places, but yes, especially in North India, very recently we have seen heat waves. देखो ये वाली बात आ रही है जैसे टेक्स्ट एंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट में लिखा है टेम्परेचर एनोमलीज. एनोमली क्या होता है? समथिंग एब्रप्ट हैपेंस, दैट्स कॉल्ड एज एनोमली. जैसे जहां पे गर्मी है वहां पे ठंडा हो रहा है, जहां पे ठंडा होना चाहिए वहां गर्मी हो रहा है. So it is when something happens unexpectedly. Say for example, in February generally we believe that there should be cold. But this time we have seen warmest February in the last 122 years in the northern India. So wherever we expect cold, the heat is hot weather is there. Whenever we are expecting hot, the cold weather is there. Whenever we are not expecting rainfall, rainfall is happening. When we are expecting rainfall, the rainfall is not happening. All these are perhaps because of global warming, which is actually causing temperature anomalies, है ना, जहां पे जो होना चाहिए वो हो नहीं रहा ठीक से, है ना. So that is what is being talked about. हाँ, तो इसी की बात कर रहे हैं. तो आप देख सकते हो लाइक हीट वेव्स आर देयर एंड ऑल. सो इवन द यूरोपियन कंट्रीज आर नॉट लेफ्ट अनटच्ड, है ना. सो इवन दीज आर आल्सो गेटिंग अफेक्टेड एंड ऑल हीट वेव्स. इसी सब की बात हो रही है एंड ऑल. ओके, एक और है जेनोम सीक्वेंसिंग एंड द जेनोम इंडिया प्रोजेक्ट. देखो अब इसमें क्या होता है, व्हाट इज जेनोम सीक्वेंसिंग. देखो पहले ही जानो, दिस इज डीएनए एंड व्हिच इज इनसाइड आवर न्यूक्लियस एंड ऑल. सो दीज आर एक्चुअली रिस्पांसिबल फॉर hereditary related. If you do research on hereditary, actually you have to research on DNA, है ना. वही सारी चीजें बताती hereditary से related. It has 4 nitrogenous base. ये सब mentioned इस article में, ठीक है. This is called as guanine, cytosine, thymine, adenylin, and these are double stranded DNA होता है, ठीक है. 2 strand होता है, आप देख रहे हो ना. Now why is it important? Because human genome मतलब क्या होता है, genome sequencing, ये समझ लो basic. देखो, so genome sequencing means the sequencing of the entire DNA is done. जैसे for example, if there is a person called as X and the genome sequencing of that DNA has been done, so इसका पूरा बंदे का पूरा DNA का इंफॉर्मेशन रिकॉर्ड कर दिया गया. अब इस तरह समझ लो. So the entire genome or DNA has been recorded. तब उसे होगा क्या उस बंदे का. So the person's X entire DNA has been recorded in any machine or in technology. Why? First of all, it will help identify. Let's say if a person X is missing, or if a person X has been killed, or he has been involved in some crime. So with the help of DNA technology, we can easily find out that person. And there are many other benefits also. Okay, so that is what the idea is, Human Genome Project, to find out the entire gene sequence of the human. Yes, there are some privacy issues also. That why should somebody be giving his or her own complete DNA sequence to someone else, है ना. So Department of Biotechnology has decided that 10,000 Indian genome sequencing and all, है ना, to be done. इसी की बात हो रही है ना. The human genome is the entire set of DNA residing in nucleus of every cell of the human body, है ना. So the entire DNA sequencing will be done. All the DNA will be recorded at some places, है ना. That is what the idea is. तो इसी को बता रहे हैं, है ना. So that's called as Human Genome Project of India. So it has a lot of benefit, but yes, the privacy issue is also there in this. इसमें privacy का issue भी है ना. DNA से actually पहचान बनाने में आसानी हो जाती है. For example, if a crime is committed at some places. Now the brothers, let's say there is X and Y are brother and sister, then it is said that almost 75% of DNA will match. So if X is missing and let's say for example, it is said that X was present in this region perhaps. So with the help of those DNA, if those DNA match with the Y, the brother of X, 75%, it means that yes, there was X there. ठीक है, भाई भाई का भाई बहन का 75% DNA मैच करता है. ठीक है, तो DNA मैचिंग से आइडिया लग जाता है कि कोई बंदा मिसिंग है तो उसको ट्रेस करना आसान होता है. If someone is missing, then it can be traced easily. If a crime has committed, then it is very easy to catch a criminal with the help of DNA matching and all. ठीक है, तो उसके बहुत सारे फायदे भी हैं. And the lot of privacy issues as well. Okay. 10,000 Indian genomes to be sequenced by the year end. So these are the research which is happening at the Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology. Okay. Page number 13, India to host SCO Defense Minister meeting. I hope you are aware. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. India is the chair this year. So of course we'll be inviting defense ministers. So defense minister from China, Russia, both are coming because both are part of SCO. So they will be coming to India and we'll be having talks in this regard. Okay. Later this week, India will host defense minister from SCO group, including China and Russia's official would also be coming in this regard. Okay. So these are the 8 members. I hope you are aware we are having 8 member Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Iran has also applied to be a member and all. तो ये सब आपको पता होना चाहिए. Go and read where is the headquarter of SCO. Go and find out when was it formed. ठीक है, ये सब आप फाइंड आउट करना. ओके. एक और आर्टिकल थी, WHO flags contaminated cough syrup made in India. Okay, so this is an island called as Marshall Island. So here is India, this is US, this is Pacific Ocean. ठीक है, Pacific Ocean है ये. यहाँ पे एक आइलैंड है मार्शल आइलैंड. Okay. So in Marshall Island, actually it was reported that this syrup, guaifenesin syrup TG, actually was of substandard level, yani not very good quality cough syrup was sent. And this is India made according to this what the WHO has said this. Okay, so just have an idea about it, that guaifenesin syrup, TG syrup had been identified in the Marshall Island and all, that it is of substandard, yani contaminated, means it is not 100% pure, or the quality of the cough syrup is not that much. ठीक है, what it should be ideally, जितना क्वालिटी होना चाहिए उस क्वालिटी का कफ सिरप नहीं प्रोवाइड किया गया, ये न्यूज में था, WHO ने ऐसा कहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू WHO. So these are the company QP Pharma Chem Limited of Punjab, है ना. So these are the companies and इसको पढ़ लेना. So which are actually, क्यों मैं बता रहा हूँ, because I mean last year in October also this was in the news, the Gambia deaths and the toxic cough syrup that are causing them. So these actually even this was reported last year in Gambia. Gambia is a place West Africa में आपको मिलेगा. Okay. So the Gambia, I hope you are aware of that. Almost 69 people would have died and all. Okay. Yes. So and that was in the news because Maiden Pharmaceutical of Haryana had made these cough syrups against whom these allegations were ki ethylene glycol were actually found in this cough syrup and all. Okay, so just have an idea. WHO headquarters Geneva, Switzerland. Yes, Amr Aftab, right. Yes, Joe Biden, who is the current president, has decided to rerun for the elections. Okay, announcing 2024 presidential election. So he will be fighting the elections. Anna. Just have an idea about that. So he has decided that yes. ठीक है. एक और business page में news थी, oil prices, El Nino, key risk to inflation, growth outlook and all. See, I have taught many times, but still I am telling you, this is Pacific Ocean, right? Here is USA, here is India. This region is called as South Pacific. ये वाला क्या रहेगा? South Pacific. So in South Pacific Ocean, a phenomena happens called as El Nino. So when El Nino happens in South Pacific Ocean, the southwest monsoon in India gets weakened. Southwest monsoon gets weakened, कमजोर हो जाता है. Okay? Yes? So when southwest monsoon gets weakened, what will happen? The agricultural productivity would be less. Agriculture production would go down. And will agriculture production go down? It will of course affect the agricultural economy. It would affect the of course growth in agriculture sector. That is what it is saying. El Nino, key risk to inflation, है ना? So when El Nino will happen, maybe the inflation will happen. क्यों? When the production, let's say for example, agricultural productivity is low. Agriculture production is low. So whenever the supply is less, the inflation rises, the price rises. तो पता होगा आपको, कोई भी चीज का अगर मार्केट में कम पड़ जाता तो महंगा हो जाता है, right? So when agriculture productivity reduces, there will be less supply of agriculture products and hence the prices would go up. That is what they are talking about in business page. And of course it might affect growth outlook and all. And yes, oil prices is also very important. If the international level oil prices increases, the oil inflation will go on increasing. I have taught this in paid classes, the concept of supply side inflation. So those who are my paid batch student, okay. I have taught their demands, demand pull inflation and supply side inflation. I have discussed it there. Okay. So if the oil prices increases, it will lead to increase in transportation cost, which will of course increase the product cost. I mean, of course, that is what it is linked. So oil prices and Nino all are linked to this. That is what there was an article in business page. Okay. Demand supply concept मैंने बताया है. Okay. So this is all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. So go and read about this. Abyei region के बारे में थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेना. Okay. Go and read about Darfur region in Sudan. Go and read about Omar al-Bashir. And go and read about Sudanese revolution. Sudanese revolution. Okay. These four things, since Sudan is in the news and these four are related with Sudan. So go and read it. So this is all about today's class. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.